Welcome back to another exciting No Name for Now one-off.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Bongo 9911, and this is my fantourage.
9911. Like, I don't know what I would consider your name to be, but I would not call it 9911.
Why?
I don't know. Like, I always thought of it as like 911. So it would be like 9.
No, it's my year of birth and my month of birth.
Wait, so you were born on the 99th of the 11th?
No.
Okay.
1999.
Have fun with being born on the 99th of the 11th.
November.
It's actually your PIN number.
That's exactly every time I start up my computer, it says "Hello Bongo 9911."
No, it's Bongo did 9 and not 11s.
Yeah. I have Bearpaw.
Yeah, I have an extension in my browser called Roblox Plus that's linked to my Roblox account, so it just like tells me that every single time.
Roblox Plus.
Wow.
I installed it when we were doing Roblox Survivor for some reason, and I just never do anything with it.
Why don't you uninstall it?
Because I like getting introduced every time I start up the computer. And then just being like completely scared and surprised every time.
I've been scared. Okay, yeah, I'm not tall enough to do that. One sec.
One second.
So, who?
I'm back.
Who what?
You watched Star Wars, right?
Me?
You watched it? Yes.
I've not seen the newest one.
You haven't? I thought you did. Alright, never mind.
No, I'm not gonna see it until like next year.
Really?
I've heard that's not good.
Well,
I just don't care enough.
I thought you already said you did.
No.
I
Anyway,
liked it, but a lot of people don't. But anyway, continue.
D&D. So, this one-off session.
What's D&D?
Yeah, what is D&D? It's like we never do it. I mean,
What is
So-
D&D? From a philosophical point of view, what is D&D?
Visas here. Wait, hold on.
Visa?
What's his intro?
Hello, Michael. Oh no, wait. Michael here. Wait.
Hello, Visas. Michael here.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Today we'll be discussing why is D&D.
Why is Bearpaw lowercase?
anyway, those questions and more will probably not be answered.
What the
Anyway, so yeah. You guys have had a quite busy time recently, so you all mutually decided to go on a holiday. That's not something you mutually decided to do, because obviously, canonically, it makes a lot of sense to go on holiday.
We're going on holiday? Wait. You're saying you're making a holiday session to like better mine? That makes sense. Right?
Well, I mean, it would be better than yours anyway. Even if mine had nothing to do with the holidays, it would still be a better holiday session.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna start writing it. Like, I'm gonna just basically make a copy of this one and then post it.
Okay.
Make a copy.
Good luck. So yeah, no line. Christmas. We can't do Christmas. It's copyright. It's just non-distinct holiday. It's called Festivus, actually.
Christmas isn't copyrighted.
Christmas is copyrighted. Stop it.
it's
You'll
not.
get a suit. You'll get us demonetized on YouTube.
Gosh dang it. We were gonna get so much monetization off of this.
I mean, if we split the money like 6 ways from it, it would
We
be
each get like
terrible.
1 penny.
Actually,
We'd
we
probably get a sixth of a
0
penny.
cents because this
Yeah.
because monetization is not enabled until you get 10,000 views in total.
Oh, you put this on your second account. God,
Yeah.
how are you supposed to make money if you put it on the second account that's not even
I'm
monetized?
not putting it on my first account. That's where my memes go.
Yeah, you got to put the important stuff on your main account.
We're important.
So yeah.
Like-
Anyway,
second important.
You go to a
That's how
holiday
you
agency.
feel.
Yeah, you go to a holiday agency as a group, as a fun little group, and you want to book a holiday somewhere. You
Wait, a
browse.
holiday agency?
Yeah, it's a thing in
The
this
Holiday Inn
universe.
Express.
Yeah, it's a Holiday Inn Express. So you go up to them. You browse some of the local places. Local places? I don't know why I'm saying local. The whole point of holiday is not is that it's not.
Oh, a vacation. Oh, you people are weird in Britain. God.
Yeah, vacation. That's the word.
That's
Yeah.
It's different. It's called a holiday here.
Holiday just means like Christmas.
I know.
or
It's
Whatever.
It means both. It's weird.
Oh.
England's weird. But yeah. After browsing several things, you actually do find something that's quite interesting. It's called the Snow Globe Resort, and you go up to the receptionist. You go up to this receptionist, and you can talk to them. Here's the Santa Claus. Okay. Damn, you figured out the big twist.
Dang it.
Oh, that's a shame.
No,
But yeah, you got the receptionist.
sadness.
Which one of you is going to be talking to the receptionist?
Didn't I like just get home from like a journey? Maybe I should like spend Christmas with my family.
Fuck
No.
that.
Screw your family.
Bearpaw will. Okay, I'll
I
just
bring
roll
my
play
parents
some five
along?
things myself. Yes, madam, we would like to book the Snow Globe Resort, if it pleases you. The woman slurs her words and is like, alright. Sure. Weren't people already there? No, wait, no. They went there ages ago. Their time's ran out. Okay. You just go into the car, over there. It'll take you right there. Have a great day. And she falls over. And she completely just falls flat.
Oh God.
Bearbot turns around, it's like, it appears we must go into that vehicle over there and it will take us to our destination.
Alright, so let's not go in the vehicle.
The opioid epidemic is sure is huge, huh?
Can I steal the wheels of the vehicle?
I mean,
What?
the vehicle isn't really got wheels.
Isn't it like
hover car.
it's probably a spaceship?
It's basically like a hover car, which is basically a small spaceship, considering spaceships
Alright.
aren't.
Can I steal the engine?
Can you find the engine?
Frick. Good point.
So, does anyone have any problems with getting into the thing to progress the plot? No? Okay, that's cool. You get into the car and you progress the plot. Your small spaceship car, arrives at the destination, and it's arriving at the destination. You can sort of see it as you're approaching it. But I'm allergic to plot progression. Well, it's a good thing you're in this campaign because we don't get anywhere anyway.
Hey.
That's
So yeah, as you're approaching this resort, you actually can see it out the window. You see that it's a perfect sphere, much like much other planets. Much other planets. I'm good with it. I'm good with the Englishes. The bottom half seems to be coated in a blue, like snowy texture, quite rocky and snowy. But you can see this entire hemisphere, this blue icy hemisphere. The upper half has a very thick atmosphere of oxygen and other gases that you can breathe. But it's so thick that it actually creates a sort of snow globe effect, where it looks like it's a bubble of glass or something protecting it. On the inside, you can see a warm glow from a log cabin, and yeah, you can sort of approach. The ship just lands quite easily in the atmosphere, and as you pass through it, you can see it's just very thick air that creates this effect. But yeah, the spaceship parks up, you will get out, and the spaceship leaves you there.
Dang it, I wanted to steal the engine.
Just flies off. Yeah, too bad. Can you have a blueprint or something? Yeah, well, sure. Pretty simple. Okay.
It's a blank page, that means we can draw on it.
Oh God.
Yeah, you can. But basically, it's a large circular area, and in the center of the area, you have a cabin. The cabin seems to have two floors to it, so a ground floor and a first floor. It actually seems to be built into the landscape quite a bit, so the first floor is actually also sort of a ground floor, as the ground isn't entirely even. But yeah, you're about here right now, right here. There's a pathway leading up to this thing, this cabin. So yeah, everyone can give me perception checks actually as they're looking around. No, it's currently just player characters.
So Kaji's with us, even though he's like,
Yeah,
not with us.
and I mean Bearpaw's not really a non. Bearpaw kind of counts as a player character.
You can spawn.
Same with Sinal.
Personal.
Yes, I will say one thing which I forgot to mention because I'm dumb. You had to leave all your weapons and armor and all your items back at base.
What the heck?
No.
Back at the reception desk because they don't allow weapons and armor in, basically. I should probably have mentioned that. You can tell I'm very good at the memory thing, even though I wrote all this down like a couple of hours ago. I can definitely remember it all. So currently you don't have any weapons or items. I will count. I'm not counting Arsenal as an item,
Good.
but things like Bunny Drone, the lyre, James's guns and gloves, and basically everything that James can do.
So
I'm also not counting.
Wait. I can punch with sneak attacks. Alright, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm also not counting Goat's body armor. So Goat is the only one with armor because his body armor is literally part of his body. So, yeah.
Wait, what? Good. Alright. Okay. Cyborg. Hey, it's a snowman.
So yeah, don't have any items or weapons. But this is a holiday resort. You don't need them. Definitely not. Why would you ever need them?
Oh god. Can I make a makeshift gun out of some trees?
Can you make a gun out of trees? Well,
I can try. There's like tons of oxygen. Maybe if I like start a fire, it'll like blow up. I don't know.
you could definitely make a club or some kind of a dagger. Whittle something out of wood.
Whittle.
Well, I can't whittle anything. I don't have my knife.
No, you
can
can't.
whittle with your like
Can you
teeth
want
or
to
something,
retcon your whittling?
or your nails.
Yeah, can I retcon that I whittled the whole gun?
No.
Dang it.
Yeah, you make a whittle out of wood and then you whittle some more wood. Don't see what the problem is.
Sure.
There's no problem.
No,
You can't whittle a whittle if you don't have a whittle.
So yeah,
whittle?
You can't whittle a whittle if you don't have a whittle.
Line suggests you guys are going inside. I don't know why you're having a stroke. You only see one entrance to the house. There are a few windows around, but the windows seem very small, so you couldn't actually get into them. It just allows a small bit of bright, warm light to spill out of the thing. It seems to be built out of a very thick, sturdy wood, and as you approach it, you can see light spilling out through this door, this one front door. It's currently dark outside, but it's quite. This place is illuminated because the house on the inside is clearly well lit with warm light. So yeah, are you going to just approach the door?
I'm gonna knock.
Yeah, you knock. Dum dum dum.
Knock,
There's no
knock
answer.
on wood.
But you don't think there would be anyone in here, from what you know?
Little piggies, let me in.
Okay, you're just saying that.
No.
Kaji punches the door. It's made of pretty sturdy wood, and as you punch it, you get the feeling this would not break easily. But yeah, Astra just opens the door, and
I'm gonna open the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
You open the door and head inside this. You find yourself in this entrance room.
Oh, this is a
Okay.
You actually made a map.
Hey, shut up.
That's a good one.
You're all on full health and spell slots and stuff as well, just so you know.
This is a really good map, actually. I like the wardrobe. It's like 3D. Everything's like 3D.
In this room, you see a large Festivus tree, which is definitely not a Christmas tree. You see 2 bookshelves on the side with a fireplace, which is casting the whole room in a warm glow. There's a table full of cocoa, actually, that's been laid out for you, and a few sofas and stools.
Cocoa beans?
No, like cups of cocoa.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
And marshmallows and stuff.
Ooh, I'm just gonna eat some of the marshmallows.
Okay, yeah, just the D&D version of Love Actually.
What?
Oh yeah, Bongo has like a bear robot now. Lime also has a bear robot, which I should probably put in as well.
2 bear robots?
So you have 2 bear robots in your party.
Mine's better.
A lot, but...
Can I make a bear robot?
No.
You could have a bear as a companion if you got high enough level as a Ranger.
All right, I'm
So
gonna
you
go.
could start taking points in Ranger,
I'm gonna go
or
outside
just
and
take
get a
points in
bear.
like Paladin. There's no wildlife outside. It's it's relatively small. This place isn't like huge, so you can basically see all around. It's quite a small flat area. Not completely flat, but not that bad. Astra and Bearpaw to
How do
dancing
you-
with one another.
How do you do that? Why is that? How do you?
Or you have to select 2 different icons and then rotate them.
So Astra really loves Festivus. A game
I-
spinning around.
I
And you
only
actually do
have
notice
one.
something as you guys are just looking around. James, Dimble, you can both give me perception checks. Just picking 2 random people, really.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Random.
No, yeah, this is actually completely random. It's just because I don't want everyone making perception checks all the time.
Ooh,
Okay, yeah, you both notice this actually. Bongo, you notice that the Festivus lights on the tree are not lit up. But James, with your complete precision sight, you have that whole CSI Las Vegas zoom vision when you find a clue. You zoom in and see that the thing is actually unplugged.
What the heck?
Festivus tree
Who's
will not stand.
I'm gonna go over there and plug it in.
Okay, yeah, you plug it in and you see the tree light up. As you look at this tree, you can actually see it's adorned with a few toy soldiers as ornaments on the tree, and it's topped with an angel. As you plug it in, the tree starts glowing with light from all these different coloured lights. The angel at the top begins spinning, kind of similar to how Astra is spinning, actually, just spinning on the spot. It's got some kind of mechanism with it, and you hear a small robotic song. Spin, leap, dance around. Won't you come and join us? Eat, drink, be merry in eternal Festivus. And just spins around, bobbing up and down.
Okay.
You also see above this fireplace, there seems to be a large clock. It's a very warm and welcoming atmosphere.
What time
That's
is it?
definitely not creepy. It is. Let me just check my notes. Because I know roughly what time. I'm just making sure I'm not making a mistake with it. It is. It's almost midnight.
Almost.
So you've got about 10 minutes till midnight, basically.
Wait, so is it Christmas Eve right now?
Sure, why not? It's Festivus Eve.
Festivus Eve. Booyah! Booyah!
Astra's going to drink a lot of hot cocoa. Okay, it's very warm, very delicious.
Alright. Festivus.
Festivus for the rest of us.
I don't trust this. This is just holiday fun. Alright. Can I go in this place?
Yeah. James just starts looking around for the rest. I'll just reveal a bit more. You find yourself out in a hallway.
Can we sing some
Tell me
Festivus
something.
songs? We wish you a Merry Festivus. We
We
wish you a Merry Festivus. We wish you a Merry Festivus.
Lowen, you step into a room. It seems to be a small sort of workshop area with a storage area. You see several tools lining up at the back wall.
I'm going this door.
Okay, yeah, you can step in. It's not locked. It is a kitchen with a large dining table. And you actually see here a tables full of delicious-looking food. Warm. You see the kitchen counters on the left side. You see a few bushes around, a few living shrubs. Definitely not. Dimble's going upstairs, is he?
Ooh, yeah.
All I want for Festivus is you.
Baby. So yeah, as you go up to the first floor, let me just reveal.
Completely blank.
Boom! Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk.
I come to talk with you again.
There's bushes?
It's just these are small potted ferns.
But are they animated?
Different planets have different Christmas equivalent celebration. Yes, they would do. And so yeah, that's the upstairs. There's
My
also
my
upstairs
my
still.
planet celebrates like Hanukkah, so you get 12 gifts like a day. Except each day 12 gifts are gonna try to kill you in some way.
What?
Dimble.
Hey?
I don't know why there were
Yeah,
two Dimbles. It's Dimble.
To train.
Bongo,
Yeah.
stop, or I'll kill you.
Oh dang it.
Or I'll kill you. God.
I don't go. I go straight to the extremes. Yeah, Kaji, these seem to be some tools. You can take some of the tools, yeah. Like you couldn't really take all of them with you feasibly because you don't really have like the space to carry all of them. But you can definitely take a couple of tools with you.
Wait. This egg is on the. It's gonna burn our house down. It's cooking an egg. Well, it's.
Focusing very intently on that egg. Okay, take a hammer.
It's gonna burn the house down.
And yeah, Kaji can just take a couple of weapons. 2. I don't know where. Bongo, can you please stop that?
What? I'm not doing anything. Nothing
Because
going
it's actually really distracting when all I can see in the darkness is symbols. Yeah, you can find definitely screwdrivers, which would probably be the sharpest thing you can find.
Take the sharpest weapon. God.
So yeah, anyone want to do anything downstairs? I want to go upstairs. Okay.
Wasn't this supposed to be an
upstairs.
XCOM something?
It was supposed to be, but then I was like, actually finished making the XCOM thing ready, and I'm like, nah. And I just completely changed what I was doing like 4 hours before the session was supposed to start.
Well, then you could
Oh
just
yeah,
done
Astra
the
is starting the food. And it's delicious. It's really well made. It's all fresh and delicious.
What you could have done is just done the XCOMs here, and then we can have a double session next week. Or I don't know. It's probably not a good idea. Have 2 Christmas sessions.
It is a lot of food, and definitely more than Astra can handle. But you can definitely start eating food. Bearpaw will go up as well. Okay.
I'm going to the store.
People are just heading into the doors. I'll just reveal the rooms then. They're heading into the
Is this a kitchen sink inside a bathroom? Is there a kitchen sink inside a bathroom?
It's a bathroom sink, obviously. Have you never seen a bathroom sink? As you're walking around, you actually hear the clock chiming. Astra can hear it louder than everyone else, but everyone can hear it. Seems like it's reached midnight. And you faintly hear the angel still spinning away on the tree, humming its strange robotic song. It's actually a toy horse. One of those rocking horses. Large rocking horse. I like how you're positioning Arsenal to open the chest. So is everyone taking a chest effectively?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, everyone is at a chest. Indeed. Okay. I will tell you in order. So James, Kaji. So from left to right, basically, okay?
Okay.
So who is at the first chest?
Me.
Okay. You open up the first chest and you find an empty quiver and some leather armor.
Okay.
Well, time to sell some stuff.
You don't need to add that to your character sheet. Just remember that you have it, basically, if you want to take it. You don't have to take it, though.
I will take it.
In the second chest, you find that it is completely empty. So, yeah, Kaji, completely empty. In the third chest, whoever that is,
Hey,
and the
Dabo.
fourth chest, third and fourth chests contain fluffy winter jumpers.
Fluffy winter jumpers.
Yeah, Festivus jumpers.
Trade.
The fifth chest, who's at the fifth chest? Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal can even say what he found because it can't speak. So. And in the sixth chest, you find a toy wooden motorbike.
Yeah, I'll go. See
Very
what
small.
Arsenal got.
Arsenal found some kind of creepy looking, but not that creepy, old dolls.
Creepy
with
old
white
dolls,
paint.
good.
Throw him out the window.
And no, the motorbike is not real size. It's very small.
Okay. I will add the creepy old doll to my character.
Lady Astra, I believe I have found something that will suit you.
So wait, can we add this to our character sheet?
I mean, if you don't think you can remember them, are you actually taking the things though?
Yes.
Okay, if you're taking the things, add them to your character sheet and just remember to delete them at the end. That'll be fine.
Oh wait, then if we delete them, then I won't do it.
Well, delete them at the end of the session.
If I already have a sticky note.
Oh, okay. Cool. So yeah, you can take the stuff. Is everyone taking the things, or are people leaving the things behind?
Okay, there we go. You can't delete empty things.
I guess I'll take mine.
Bearpaw's a little bit salty.
Oof.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
What's in the sink? Is there anything in the sink?
No, you don't see anything really in the sink.
Just some blood.
Other than the onions.
You do see that there are 3 paintings in each of your rooms individually. In order, there is a painting of a beautiful summer forest. The second room has a painting of a cornucopia full of fruit. The third one has a painting of a beautiful woman.
That looks the same.
Fun fact. Yeah, they do. Well, artistic expression. Never seen Bob Ross?
Whoa.
I'm gonna look into this mirror at myself.
Okay, yeah.
Admire myself.
Checking yourself out.
You're a werewolf.
Are you going to try and take the? Are you going to try and take the painting off the wall?
Take the painting.
Yes.
It's a pretty big painting. Yeah, you can try and take it off. Just give me a strength check.
I'll take the mirror.
Strength save. Unfortunately, it seems to be pretty sturdily secured onto the wall. Almost as if it's like very intentionally secured there. It's not like just hung up on the wall. It's almost like it's a part of the wall. And Kaji's just gonna go to bed.
I'm gonna kind of like round everybody up and we'll go eat dinner. I think that's how I'm trying to do that. Because Christmas.
Astra's already eating dinner.
Festivus.
Oh, Astra's going upstairs.
Well, dinner.
Okay. Is anyone doing anything with the items they got in from the chests or not?
Can I steal a pillow?
They can take that.
Oh, cool, I'm taking a pillow.
Astra's going to put on the Christmas jumper, the Festivus jumper.
That way you can put it under your seat.
Very warm and fluffy. And is Jake putting on the armor?
Sure.
And is Dimble putting on his Festivus jumper?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no, I won't put on my armor. I'll just wear my fancy clothes because it's like dinners.
Okay. Okay, Kaji is just going to bed. So yeah, you definitely spend some time looking around the rooms. The rooms seem pretty adequate. Is there anything particular you want to do around the house?
I'm gonna just ask everybody to go downstairs.
Okay. So you check this bush, yeah? You look in the trees, these little potted ferns, and don't see anything weird. You don't trust it. Yeah, if people want to go downstairs, they can.
Kaji, come here.
Kaji's apparently sleeping, but as long as they roughly remember where people. If people are still upstairs,
you can't sit in any of these chairs.
Yeah, it's a Festivus tradition to have chairs that don't fit people. Why are you being so insensitive about Festivus?
You're being insensitive.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, Kaji is upstairs. If someone's on the stairs, they're upstairs, okay? It's just a matter of then I don't need to punch you.
Alright, I'm gonna sit right there.
So yeah, quite a lot of food. Astra has dug into both lots already. If you want to keep eating, you can. Does everyone want to just dig in?
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, you spend some time eating and just talking, just relaxing a bit.
I go really spread out as possible.
Yeah, but it does take quite a bit of time. Eventually, you hear the clock chiming once more. It seems to have reached 1 a.m.
Ooh.
Looting all those bedrooms and eating a nice meal has definitely ate up some time. As it does everyone, you actually hear the whistle of wind outside, and it starts to pick up a bit. But yeah, it's definitely getting windy outside.
Whatever.
Okay, no one goes outside. You actually open the door to look outside, but it is basically a full-blown blizzard outside. Yeah, a rush of cold air blows through the door, and it's pretty damn cold.
Somebody's like shaking the snow globe.
Maybe. Definitely not. Totally not.
Plot twist ruined.
No, shut up. It's definitely not ruined. That's definitely not the plot twist. What's funny is I'm just acting weird. Yeah, that's it. I'm just acting weird, and it's not actually a plot twist at all.
I can never tell with these.
No, you can't. I'm actually good. That's the fun thing about being good enough at lying, that you can actually not tell if I'm actually being caught out or not.
But you've been caught out.
No, I actually haven't.
Alright, it's time to drop.
You're lying. Bam. Gotcha.
Okay, fair enough. You think
bam. Get in the van.
No, not just about that. Just in general, you're just lying.
Yeah.
I see you lying. Your lips are moving.
You don't see my lips moving.
That'd be creepy if you did.
Yeah.
I see them moving.
I'm actually a ventriloquist.
Oh, God.
Wait, so
yeah.
are you talking into a puppet right now?
No, I'm just talking.
No, he's just putting his hands inappropriately up dolls.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's why he got into the ventriloquism business.
Dang it. They know. Well, I'm gonna. It's pretty late, I'm just gonna go upstairs and go to bed. That's what I'm gonna do.
Lady Astra, I reckon this food would be to your liking, milady.
Milady. Tips Fedora.
Okay.
I'd like
to
ask why it's square. Wait, upstairs, but like it's not.
It's because this cabin is built on a hill, so it's like built as part of the landscape. That's why this building isn't even on top of the first floor of this building isn't even directly on top of the ground floor. It's just sort of another ground floor, really. That's just on a different level. That's a sentence. A ground floor that's on another level.
Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like. Like if you imagine it's built like if this is a hill, the house is built like here's the ground floor, and then there's stairs leading up to the rest of the cabin. Does that make any degree of sense?
Yeah, my grandparents' house like that.
Cool. So yeah, as people are eating in the kitchen and this cool wind blows past them, you do look out this small window. These very small, almost castle-like windows. Definitely not enough to be able to fit through, but you can definitely see out of it that this snow is actually starting to pile up on the windows. Seems like it's pretty stormy outside, but it's nice and warm inside. Yes, I'm assuming you remember to close the door. Yeah. As you're eating and stuff, everyone give me perception checks.
Just completely
Not you.
out that.
Perception. 18.
Wow, yeah. So James is that person to notice that. James, you're not just eating food quite calmly, but looking around at your feet, you actually feel yourself kick something. At first, you think it's Astra, and you're really embarrassed. But no, it turns out it's just something on the floor, and you lean down to look at it, and you see a doll, similar to the other two dolls. Who took the dolls in the first place? Actually, who got the dolls? It was Dimble who took the dolls, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, similar to the dolls that Dimble took before. Oh, quite old-looking dolls. They're just lying there under the table. You also, with that high of a perception, you also notice. Actually, I think Bongo notices the other thing. Bongo, near where you were on the floor, you actually noticed something else. You notice a broken arrow, like the top half an arrowhead with a bit of wood. Seems to be just lying there.
Yeah, dolls are really
Can I
creepy.
pick it up?
I'm gonna pick the doll up and throw it out the door.
You picked it up. Just give me a quick investigation check. Pick it up.
Quick. Very quick.
And Dimble, you can give me an investigation check too, as you're picking up the other thing.
4.
No, you don't actually notice anything weird about it. You're just creeped out by it, so you pick it up immediately. And you're throwing it
I'll
out.
throw it out the door.
Okay, you picked it up. So, yeah, I mean, you definitely Bongo, you don't typically notice anything about this arrow. It's a bit weird considering you weren't allowed to bring weapons here, really. But I mean, there are weird things to find under a table.
Like what?
Are you going to go outside and get the doll from the snowy weather outside? You definitely can do. I'm just wondering what you do.
Wait, if Astra's gonna say don't do it, then I won't do it.
No, it would be near the door. I mean, James isn't exactly strong.
Well, I wouldn't do it if Astra's saying that.
Okay, if Astra's... Yeah, okay, if you're reckoning that, that's fine. So yeah, you're just gonna let Astra have it?
Yeah.
Okay, Astra, you can give me a quick investigation check then. You're petting this doll.
You're gonna kill us all, Astra.
No, it's got quite a bit of chipped paint. Some of the paint looks a bit newer than other bits of paint. Maybe it might have had a fresh coat of paint or something at some point. But yeah, it's pretty old looking. Something that you would have had, like, quite a lot of girls would have played with when they were younger. It's nothing too weird. Someone was really just playing with it at the table and dropped it underneath. It's not particularly creepy, although the chipped paint does make it a little bit creepier. It's not like anything super unsettling. It's not going to come to life and kill you later on.
What? Why not?
Unless it is. I mean, if dolls are evil, surely burning them is like the easiest way to piss them off. Like a child's play, isn't it? But yeah, anyone else doing anything particular as they're finishing eating up?
Sachiko ever after.
Well, yeah, some time has passed. Kaji is getting quite a lot of good sleep, but he is going to need to give me... give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
I'm just thinking wisdom is the one that makes no sense.
Rip.
Now you're just sleeping. Your dreams are getting a little bit weird. It's not, you don't usually have weird dreams, but something about them is just a bit off. Like people keep watching you. Something's just a bit unsettling about it. But you don't really wake up or anything. Nothing too pressing happens. But yeah. Some more time has passed, and the clock chimes once more. Clock chimes too. Yeah, so the clock chimes and it's now 2 a.m. We spent a couple hours here now, mostly just eating and hanging around, talking to each other.
I'm just gonna go to bed.
Everyone give me perception checks before you do that. Okay, and okay, that's all I was missing. All of you except for Loen hears this. So Bongo, Astra, and James all hear it. You hear some sort of like faint scratching coming from below you. It's kind of hard to pinpoint initially, but you do think it's in this room. It's definitely below you somewhere.
Right, can we cut through the floor?
I mean, if you want to like try and like break through the floor, you could.
Yes. Also, are there knives here?
Yeah, they would be knives. These are like kitchen drawers and stuff.
Alright, I'll take a knife.
Okay, going to there. There's a seesaw. What? No. Loen has a hammer. Dimble has a kitchen knife. And Kaji has a screwdriver. Okay. So yeah, is anyone doing anything about these noises?
Nah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. They're just going up to sleep. Which room are you going to go to sleep in?
Whichever one Astra's in.
Astra's not in any room, but you know that Kaji slept in the left room.
I'm gonna murder someone in the shower.
Okay, Kaji's sleeping in the left room right now. Do you want to sleep in the top room or the right room?
The right room.
Give me a straight up intelligence saving throw. Give me an intelligence saving throw for a reason.
Okay. Oh god. Okay. I keep my character sheet open. I keep closing it.
Why are you closing it?
I don't know.
Just minimize it.
Well, I have 2 monitors. I just put it on the other monitor, but I don't. Intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence saving throw. Yeah, okay, I think this is enough to reveal this map now. Something's not here that was here before in this room.
The horse.
Kaji's asleep right now, and nobody else is upstairs right now.
Huh. The horse is in the other room.
All James knows right now is that the horse is not in this room, and it was in this room.
I probably wouldn't notice, but I mean, I guess I would because I rolled it for it.
Oh, I didn't mean to find that part. There we go. Yeah, you definitely notice that the horse is missing, but are you like that unsettled about a rocking horse missing, or?
Nah, not really.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can just go to sleep then. Lowen's going to sleep as well. Lowen, do you realise that the horse is missing too? Actually, did he even go in that room?
Yeah, he was the one who claimed the horse.
Oh yeah, he was. No, he claimed the motorbike, the little toy motorbike.
What? No, he said he claimed the horse.
Oh, he claimed the horse. Well, the horse isn't here. You come back to the horse room. The horse isn't here. Where the hell did it go? Who stole it? Are you going to go out looking for the horse? Yeah, I'm assuming you just look around, and eventually, yeah, if you look around, you find the horse.
Kaji, you stole
almost
my
like
horse.
He's looking at Kaji. Kaji just asleep, half under the covers, half not. His leg and arm just sort of sticking out awkwardly.
You guys don't even know each other.
Okay, you're not waking up or anything. You're just picking up the horse and like bringing it back to your room.
What are you talking
Okay,
about?
cool.
They're best buds.
I don't know each other. We've never met.
What else is going on downstairs? Astra and Dimble are still downstairs, aren't they?
Yeah. Can I just keep listening downstairs?
Yeah, you can sort of give me an investigation check. In fact, Bearbaw's going to do the same. Okay, he's just not notice. You get the vague idea that it's probably somewhere like you don't know exactly where it is, but you'll know it's definitely not underneath this kitchen area, this kitchen/dining area. It seems to be a bit more distant. It's probably somewhere under this storage room or the this lounge area. It's like main seating area.
Okay. Can I look inside the fireplace?
Oh yeah, you just peer inside the fireplace. It is a fireplace with a large clock above it. It seems to be like about just a bit past 2 a.m. Yeah, the fire's just burning a few logs. Very warm, very inviting. Basically, the only like source of light in this room, apart from the dull lights of the Festivus tree.
I don't trust this fireplace.
What's so stressed about a fireplace?
I feel like it might be hiding something.
You're welcome to climb into it.
Okay, now.
Although, do you remember? Do you remember Dimble's last encounter with crawling into tight enclosed spaces that were very hot?
Yeah, that went really well. Wink, wink.
Well, it went well for Astra. Astra is currently resting on the sofa. Is she going to go to sleep or just taking a nap? Taking a little cat nap. As Dimble's walking around, you can definitely hear it very loud now. It's not loud, but it's definitely most noticeable where you are right now, Dimble. And yeah, Astra's just relaxing. It's very comfortable, sofas. So yeah.
Can I
You know what's
definitely
more
quite
comfortable?
relaxes?
A bed.
Yeah, they're a bit heavy. But yeah, you can manage to move them out.
Ooh. Ooh.
A trapdoor. The room you're currently in, by the way, is illuminated by a few torch sconces on the wall. Everything in this house is basically illuminated by like torches, very warm light. I mean, Noah and James and Kaji are already like sleeping, and Astra's basically sleeping too.
Basically sleeping?
Yeah, she's resting, but she's going to go to sleep.
Hey, Astra. Found a trap door. There's like this noise coming from it, so I'm gonna guess it's probably not good. If it was hiding. Yeah, it would be kind of nice. Justice never sleeps.
I like this conversation is also happening where both you don't wear any armor or don't have any of your cool weaponry. Instead, you're both wearing Festivus jumpers, big fluffy jumpers. Dimble's is quite big for him, so he has to sort of like wrap it up quite a bit and roll up the sleeves.
Sure, why not?
No, just cover it up. Ignore the problems.
I mean, I have a kitchen knife.
Everyone but you and James got weapons. You can definitely get a weapon if you want to, though.
There's some tools in the back room.
There are even some fireplace pokers here, like by the fireplace. Probably a fire poker.
Wait a second.
It's a thing you use to poke wood in a fireplace. Okay, yeah, you can just grab one of them. Or a couple. It's obviously not an ideal weapon, and if you're making attacks with it and stuff, you would have disadvantage because it's an improvised weapon. But it does the job. It's better than punching people.
Right.
I was just like walking one tile at a time, and it was like, I'm just going to teleport there. Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Alright, cool.
He's currently in bed. If you want to go upstairs and what you can.
The horse is probably moved again. Cap.
Okay, you can go upstairs and warn him. So yeah, Astra just walks up the stairs.
Mr. Bones, I want off your wild ride.
It's very interesting how things are playing out. Okay, just gonna warn him.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
What was that TV show? I can't remember what the TV show. I think it was Futurama. Maybe did it, where it was like they huddled up and it was like, and then I think it was Leela. It's like, Fry, I can't understand you if you just mum your plan like that. Funny. I think that was Futurama. Really.
Oh.
It seems like a very Futurama joke.
Did you take my
Podcast.
Yes. Where is the horse?
Where is the horse? The dead, cold, dead eyes of the rocking horse just looking back at you.
Steal the old man's horse. Ha ha ha. Funny joke.
The horse is a rocking horse, so it's not real at all. It's quite old looking. It's also like a child's wooden horse. It's not a very big thing. Meanwhile, Dimble's just hearing the scratching. The scratching.
Oh God! Stop.
Well, it's not quite that terrifying. Okay, you take the horse downstairs with you and sit on the sofa. There's Astra. There she is. So yeah, are you guys going to open the trapdoor?
Yes.
Dimble, not opening it, I guess.
Yeah. What saving throw?
You just pull up the latch and open it up, and you expect to see some sort of staircase leading downwards, but instead you actually see nothing. Just plain wooden floor. However, as you go to put down the door again, thinking it's just nothing, this trapdoor's attached to nothing, you do notice something scratched on the underside of the trapdoor.
Ooh.
Of this trapdoor that seemingly leads to nowhere.
Oh, I get it.
Let me just find it. My notes aren't sprawled all over the place randomly at all. Yeah, no, my notes really suck. This thing that's scratched on the other side of the trapdoor reads, "Always watching."
Always.
In very, very roughly scrawled capital letters. Both of you can give me an investigation check, and I'll make one for Bearpaw. Or Bearpaw notices it. The other two of you can give me investigation checks too. Dimble's just very focused on this always watching message.
Always watching. Oh.
Astra and Bearpaw both sort of noticed it together. It was like, "Milady, I believe something fell to the side of the trapdoor, and as you look, you can see this small arrowhead just fall into the side of the trapdoor. What? You're not being haunted by Slender, and nobody's shaking the snow globe.
Guys, we're being haunted by the ghost of Arrow. The green arrow.
Neither of these things are true whatsoever. Slenderman is not in this session 150%-ish.
Is the green arrow in this campaign?
I decline to answer.
Is Felicity in here?
Yes. Slender Horse. The not so well known sequel to Slenderman.
Rip Ash.
But yeah, this trapdoor doesn't seem to have any leaving where. And since you took so long doing this, the clock chimes once more. The clock chimes to 3 o'clock. Kaji, you wake up. Your stomach is growling quite a bit. You haven't eaten anything. And you are particularly hungry. Nobody else is really hungry because they've all eaten. But you are getting quite peckish. Okay. Kaji, go get food. Leaving James alone upstairs. Okay, interesting. Good for
God.
With the horse.
Yeah, the horse is downstairs.
Wait, what? Downstairs?
Yeah, go take it downstairs.
What?
Kaji, move food.
That's a terrible idea.
So, what are you guys doing in the storage room? What's Kaji doing with the food? Just eating? Doing anything special? Anyone doing anything special, basically? Nope, food.
Just chilling with that.
The food is all delicious. Lowen's piercing gaze, fixated on the horse. Make sure nobody steals it again. What do you find from investigating the trapdoor? As you opened the trapdoor, you looked on the underside and it read "Always watching." The trapdoor didn't actually seem to go anywhere. It just seemed to lead to a flat wooden floor. As you investigated the side of the trapdoor, you found a broken arrowhead.
That's the second.
As in an arrowhead snapped off of an arrow.
Guys, maybe we have to collect the 7 arrowheads and then we'll get a wish.
No, the arrow's an iron colour.
Where's the other one?
You picked up.
Oh, yeah, I did pick it up.
You found it underneath the kitchen table, though.
Okay. So we gotta look for the 7 arrowheads. Or 12.
Kaji,
Maybe there's 12, because 12 days of Christmas.
Kaji, you can give me a investigation check. As you're looking around, they haven't really left you much food. They actually picked it quite clean, but there does seem to be other food dishes prepared on these desks. And with a natural 20, you notice it. You're looking, and you immediately open the oven, thinking, nobody's checked inside the oven, right? There's nothing in the oven, which is strange, because you look down, and you see that the oven doesn't have a back to it. As in, the oven is a false-backed oven. You can see the hard wooden wall behind the oven.
What?
And with a natural 20, you can also see the faint outlines that there's some sort of secret passage hidden if you crawled through the oven.
Ooh. Is he gonna get us? Cool. Oh, that's cool. Maybe we should check that out.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, is he telling everyone? Apart from James, I assume, because James is still upstairs.
I'm just sleeping.
Looking away.
James is fast asleep. Okay, everyone in earshot. Cool. You can head through if you want. Yeah. It's not like the most comfortable crawl, but it's definitely enough space for someone of your height to fit through. And you can easily climb up the small ladder that's in here.
So there's definitely something behind the fireplace.
Arsenal and Bearpaw cannot fit through though.
Fudge.
So yeah, all of you climbed up, right? Was Loen also going up or not? Not. I mean, you can. You just be much slower.
Freaking.
Actually, I don't think the horse would be able to fit through. To be honest, it's a bit big. Yeah, I'm going to say the horse can't fit through. Okay, you wait there then. So yeah, what are you guys doing? You just gonna explore this thing?
Yeah.
You notice it's got a pathway that leads a very strange route. And as you walk past these you see these small drilled holes in the wall, which seem to allow you to look into the rooms. For some reason, Lowen's there, even though he's not, because he's downstairs. So that's what it is. You can also see through this mirror. It's a two-way mirror, and basically you can use these paintings to look into any of these rooms.
Wait, it's a two-way mirror or it's a one-way mirror?
One-way mirror, I meant.
Alright, let's break through the wall and get into this black space.
Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Give me, how are you going to break it?
I'm gonna cut into it with my knife.
Yeah, start scratching it with a knife. Don't make any checks. The wall's too tough to break through.
I don't know about that. I did 4 damage to that wall.
Yeah, no.
Okay, we need to bring. Oh wait, is there a sledgehammer downstairs?
No.
Dang it.
As you're walking through these hallways, basically all of you but Dimble will notice that it's not like the most comfortable fit. Kaji's alright because he's quite nimble. Kaji can sort of like mold his body to the thin hallway. Astra's struggling a bit though, considering she's not very dexterous or limber. And it's a bit uncomfortable. You can't really. You have to sort of walk sideways through this thing to really fit. Because otherwise your like shoulders are too broad to really fit through very comfortably.
Or just whispering to James.
How are you going to spook James?
Spook James.
Okay, call for James. James, you wake up. You hear Kaji calling for you.
Yeah, what?
Talking beautiful
James.
lady voice.
James, you look up at this picture that seems to be talking to you. A picture of an old aged woman.
And Kaji's voice coming out of it.
Yeah, Kaji's voice coming out of this strange old woman's picture. Give me a performance check, Kaji.
What was in that food?
Definitely not drugs. The voice isn't great.
Only a splash of LSD.
Just a dash.
Just a hint.
I need my youth. What? Give me youth? Why do you sound like a cat person, old lady? You need Astra?
Astra's gonna smack.
That's an awkward time for Astra to walk around the corner.
I'm not Astra, I'm James. You must be confused, Miss Lady.
Ow.
What happened? Am I dreaming?
Dimble, as you're walking around this hallway, you can give me a perception check. Okay, you don't notice it.
Right.
That's just a wall. It's the end of the hallway.
We need to break down this wall.
Is Goat doing anything in particular? You can't really hop through this picture. It actually seems as though the only thing you can see through is these small eye holes. Okay. Does Astra notice anything as she's walking around? Give me a perception check. Actually, yeah, you sort of just noticed this. You're walking around, you don't initially notice anything, but you're looking through this painting here once more, and you see a slight glint coming from under the. Just something catches your eye. You can't really see what it is, but definitely something catches the light.
That's another arrow.
It's as if from this angle is the only way you could really see it. So you're going to just go all the way back around and go up to this room. Okay, takes you a bit, but you walk back, crawl through the oven again, and get back out. As you get to this room, actually, I will tell you one thing. You've seen this picture before, this picture of this beautiful summer forest. Now the leaves on all of the trees in this picture have gone darker orange and brown colours. As if it's more of an autumnal forest. You can all also constantly hear this wind outside, as if this snowstorm isn't letting up.
We're not aging.
The beautiful woman painting was one in the room that James is in. It was a cornucopia full of fruit.
Can I look in the mirror?
Yeah, you can see your reflection.
Can I look at that painting?
The fruit in this cornucopia have started to rot quite significantly.
Ooh.
What's under the bed? You peer under the bed and you see an arrowhead.
Can I look under these beds?
Yeah, you look under. There's nothing under them.
Dang it.
Yeah, Astra, you notice an arrowhead under that bed.
So that.
And under the other, you don't notice anything. So it's not that bed; it's the other bed. Just to be clear.
I will look under.
I know it doesn't sound like there's a difference, but there is. You pick it up. Seems like the other arrowhead you got before. Yeah, you can look through the bathroom. You know this is a one-way mirror now because you've seen both sides of it. You search around the bathroom. You don't really notice anything too strange.
I'll look around here.
Okay, just look around, James.
James is sleeping.
Nothing in the toilet. And yeah, no, don't notice anything under these beds either.
Dang it. Alright, we're going back downstairs.
Okay, you go back downstairs.
Oh yeah, the plants.
Yeah, you look. Plants don't have anything in them.
Right.
But yeah, if Dimble's heading downstairs, is Lemon doing anything?
Alright guys, we need to fetch a pail of water.
You stroke this horse. The paint on this horse is splintering off quite a bit, and it's quite old. But yeah, you can still stroke it. And yeah,
everyone wake up.
Everyone downstairs. James, yeah, you do wake up. It's not like immediately, but with the whole Kaji spooking you thing and Dimple searching around you, it's hard to get good rest. And you do wake up.
Can I get some water?
Can you fix it? It's not really broken. It's just that its paint is chipping. And yeah, you could get some water.
Alright, and I'd like to
There's
pour it on
there's
the...
pitchers of water on the table. Yeah, you pour it on the fire. Fire goes out.
Can I look inside the fireplace?
It seems to be. Give me an investigation check. You do look around a bit. Initially, you don't notice anything. It seems like an ordinary fireplace. But as you're walking around, this lack of light in the room, you suddenly become very aware of the lights from the Christmas tree, and they seem to be casting a light, illuminating something underneath the stool.
Ooh, I will look under the stool.
Yeah, you check under the stool real quick, and you can see another arrowhead. Give me an intelligence check, though.
Hey
You need
guys,
intelligence
what's
check.
going on?
How many arrows heads is that now?
You have found 2 yourself, and Astra found 2 herself.
I have 3?
Dim will take that other one. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't really matter who has them. I was just saying, like,
What?
4 in total. Yeah. But yeah, if Dim will make an intelligence check.
So I have stool.
Yeah, I didn't know he picked up the trapdoor one, but it doesn't really matter who has them.
Door.
Yeah, you can search through the logs. As you're searching through the logs, and you pull these things apart, you feel another one of these false backs, as if this fireplace also has a false back to it.
So that's what we have. Ooh, a false back.
So yeah, Dimble, give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Since you've found 2 of the arrowheads and sort of a 3rd one.
Well,
Okay. You don't notice anything in particular. But yeah, Kaji has found a false back at the back of the fireplace.
wait, I have an idea. Can we take out the couch cushions?
A false back, so you can like sort of push back at the end of the fireplace. So yeah, are you gonna do it? You push back and it doesn't seem to go back too far, so you can't actually go through. But you do see some faint writing on the wall. It's too dark to really tell what it says because the only light in this room is now these dim Festivus tree lights. But there's definitely something scribbled there. You also see you also see another broken arrowhead on the floor here.
Oh, frickin'.
Are you taking out these couch cushions, Dimble?
Yes.
Yeah, you take them out. Don't notice anything in particular in them.
Can I look
Yeah,
under
you
the
can
couch?
just take. Yeah, you basically check all around the couches and you don't find anything in particular.
Okay.
You can take. You can't really take the lights off of the tree because they're like one of those Christmas lights that sort of dangle all the way around it.
There are torches in here, right?
Yeah, you can just take a torch. You can go outside the hallway and take a torch.
Yeah. Just take a torch.
So obviously that's pretty easy to do. So. Yeah, you take the arrowhead. If you grab a torch and just illuminate the thing, you can read what it says behind the fireplace. Yeah, you sort of just look at what I said behind the fireplace, and it quite clearly says in big letters, "Get out."
So I'm always watching Get Out. Well,
Always watching and get out.
say no more. That's I think there's a bit of a blizzard happening still.
You walk to the door. You try and open the door. This thing is frozen shut. The storm outside has not let up, and it seems like you're snowed in. Fun holiday.
I know them feels.
Astra,
Festivus.
did Astra go downstairs? If she's still upstairs, that's fine. Is Astra doing anything upstairs?
Someone's typing.
Festivus.
Give you
I
my
gave you
heart.
my heart, but the very next Festivus, you gave it away. This Festivus.
Festivus to save me from peace.
Festivus.
When is Festivus?
It's a nondescript holiday in the D&D world.
But when?
It's in the winter years.
But
Right,
when?
let's look up when Festivus is.
Shut up.
When Festivus. When is Festivus?
Is there anything under the tree?
Festivus
you don't
is
notice
December 23rd.
You don't notice anything under the tree, but as you're looking quite
What?
close to these things, this tree, give me a quick investigation check. You don't notice too much, but you're just glancing over these toy soldiers that seem to be adorning the tree like baubles. All of them, you look at their faces, and they look
Seinfeld?
terrified.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
They have very pained, terrifying expressions on them, which you're not sure they had when you first came here. They all have wide eyes and big teeth showing expressions of pain or anguish or fear. And you'll see small beads of sweat almost painted on to these things. Can Astra do something that says, yeah? What did she want to do?
Oh, dang it.
You need to see the map. Oh, well, she'd have to walk around to see it. Oh, you meant, never mind, just ignore what I'm saying. I understood what you were saying like halfway through you saying it. Jenny's also downstairs now. So you're the only one upstairs. Oh, and Bearpaw would probably be with you. Under that bed? Do you check under the bed? There's nothing. You check inside all of the chests. Give me an investigation check. Because you're looking in all the chests in the quick session. You do notice something. I'll just reveal the map for this. All the bits of the map. You look inside all of the chest rooms. You're going from chest to chest, and all of them are empty now because people took all the things out of them. But you notice something as you get to this chest. You open it up and see nothing in it, and you're like, okay, it's nothing. But you take a second look at it. This one was empty to begin with, yes. You notice that the bottom of it looks to be a bit darker in colour than the other chests.
Ooh.
The bottom of the inside of this chest. Now you check bottom. You actually just tap bottom lightly, and it's through, leaving it to be just a strange dark pit. A strange dark pit. You can't really see a bottom to it. You just sort of be consumed in darkness. You put your head inside, and you feel like this thing is a lot more than it seems. Sort of like a bag of holding. Like, there's a lot more space inside this chest than there seems to be. Oh, you didn't hear me. It seems to be like a bag of holding, where there seems to be a lot more space inside this chest than there actually is. Okay, you yell for everyone to come upstairs. Downstairs, people, are you doing anything in particular? Because you hear Astra yelling at you from upstairs.
Sure, I'll come up.
I'll come up. Struck. My homie Struck.
The clock also chimes for 4 o'clock. 4 a.m. Kaji rushed upstairs. Leon's going upstairs. So everyone's going upstairs?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, wait. Is he bringing the horse?
Yeah, are you bringing the horse? Of course. Yeah, I couldn't have that horse going missing again. Okay, everyone's going upstairs. What are you guys doing?
Hmm.
What did you find?
No, you can't control the horse. So
Can
the
we
horse
just
is in the air now.
leave?
No, you're currently snowed in.
I have a shovel. No, I don't have a shovel. We can probably
That
find a
doesn't
shovel.
matter. You can't open the door.
Yeah, but you can like. Fine.
You
Well, how are we ever gonna open the door?
once the
You drop the
snow
hammer
melts?
and chest.
So like multiple months.
That's not how long snow takes to melt.
And so Loen drops the hammer into the chest, and it just falls. And you do hear the sound of it landing onto a. You hear the sound of it landing on it and just checking what floor it is. Wooden floor. It doesn't seem to be too far of a drop. Like you can basically. Okay, Astra throws Bearpaw inside. It was like,
God.
"Milady, I appear to be falling." Ouch. Telepathically, you hear in your head, "Milady, I appear to be in a room surrounded by. Yes, this appears to be blood, but let me verify. Yes, this definitely tastes like blood, milady.
Tastes
I can
like
confirm, beyond 99% of a doubt, that this is, in fact, blood."
This seems like a
Is that
good
it?
place
Just
to be.
blood?
There is also a mirror here.
A mirror?
There appear to be some bloody footprints.
A mirror.
There is a ladder leading back up somewhere, and there also is one more thing, which I just need to find in my directory. That's a fancy word, right?
Alright,
Directory.
everyone to the bathroom.
Yes, there seem to be some scratch marks etched in near this rather large pool of blood. They appear to read, "Leave. She's looking down at." So leave. She's looking down at Y, but it gets cut off. Yes, that is what it says, milady.
I don't agree to this at all.
One moment, please. Yes, there does appear to be an arrowhead here.
Alright, toss it up.
I could. I can't really seem to bring it upstairs. I cannot climb ladders very easily. Well, I cannot climb ladders at all. And that appears to be the only way out of this room.
This is a good idea.
It does look very dark inside. Pitch dark, yes, because there's no lights in there. You can see though, because it's not completely pitch black. You can definitely see inside. It's just very dark still. Milady, I could catch you if you jumped down. Okay, you jump down, and Bearbot does indeed catch you. And you find yourself in this room.
Ooh.
There we go. It should reel, right? Oh. Sometime. There we go.
Ah.
Spoopy.
Huh.
Bearpaw hands it to you. He picked up with his mouth. Is Dimble hiding in the bathroom?
No, I'm looking in the bathroom.
Okay, cool. Thought he was hiding. You don't notice anything in the bathroom. Oh, the esteemed
Rob.
Yaki Togami is here.
Wait, seriously?
Yo,
Whoa.
Rubber did you?
wasn't here for like the first hour and a half, but something came up and I was unable to access a computer until now.
Rest
I
in
see.
peace.
Sad.
The party is currently getting
Sad.
spooked about.
All I can think of is Donald Trump.
Oh my god, there's 2 lines of the
Sad.
people in the game now.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Loan, are you going to climb down into the chest as well?
Heck no.
Okay.
That's my card.
You climb down.
Bongo, I'll make a deal with you.
Astra, you look into the mirror and you see your own reflection. However, oh, okay, Kaji's going down too. That's fine too. Kaji can go down as well. Let me just make sure I delete you from the thing. One sec.
I don't really care about Reddit Gold. It kind
You
of
Reddit
sucks.
You get like one thing. You don't think you just subreddit by yourself or something?
So,
You get the gold.
I know what the basement people are doing. James and Dimble, are you doing anything in particular? Apart from there being 2 Dimbles.
I'll join them. There's 2 Dimbles.
Okay, are you going to join them?
Yes.
Okay, and James, are you doing anything?
One of us is gonna
Actually,
join
so
them. The other
one-
Dimble's gonna stay upstairs.
I just need to know what the other thing. What
I'll
James
go
is.
down.
You're going to go down as well.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't go down immediately because something happens. In your respective rooms, everything suddenly goes pitch black. It seems like all of the lights in the entire house suddenly shut off.
Ah, shoot.
Okay, now got things to do. So this might take a second, okay?
Ooh, cool.
Just putting enemies in places. Maybe, for all you know. Who is holding the dolls?
Me.
I believe Astra was holding 1 and Dimble had 2. There were only 3.
This was a good idea.
Just taking a second because I need to put things in places. It's pretty very confusing. Almost done. I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative. I don't know why Bearpaw has a turn on initiative. Because he shouldn't. I don't know why Dimple rolled twice. Does Ursnell get his own thing? He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Astra got a 7. And Kaji got a 40.
Dimble
Oh,
rolled
and
a
Eric's here as
natural
well.
20 and I beat him.
Yeah.
That's because it's Arsenal. And Arsenal has, like,
And I need Eric.
no dexterity.
Where should Eric be? I'm just going to put Eric with the most people, because that makes sense to me. So Eric is currently in a dark, spooky basement. I think that makes the most. And he got a 5. So I'll do one thing at a time. James, you were in the room with the horse, which a certain
God.
someone didn't take down with them.
Dang it. Come on, guys.
You
Really?
hear, it's pitch black, but you hear the sound of splintering wood and the most horrifying neigh you can ever hear. It sounds like a monster erupting out of a small
The
wooden
most
shell.
horrifying neigh.
Yes, it's extremely loud, as if it's directly next to you.
Neigh.
Okay, that's the warhorse's AC. Not AC, I mean initiative. Dimble and Astra, the dolls that you had in your bags, they seem to wriggle free from you with a strange sense of life and grow massively in size.
Oh no.
You can hear them. You can't hear. They don't make any noise like breathing or grunting or any kind of voice, but you can hear the sounds of their wooden parts scraping against each other roughly. They get a 11 to initiative.
Oh look, who it is! Guys, it's Sherry!
Finally. Okay, that's good to note.
Sherry's back, guys.
Oh yeah, it's just Sherry. It's got Sherry icon.
I can see like the outline of something, but it's covered up.
You can?
It's fixing initiatives, cool.
I can't see anything.
James, it is your turn first.
It is.
You're currently in a pitch black room, with something that just burst out of the night.
Okay.
You do know that you're alone in this room, though, in terms of there's no allies in this room with you.
I'll punch it.
Give me a punch attack with disadvantage.
How do you get a punch? Hold on.
Oh, just make me a dagger attack and something, or a machete attack.
Can I get a sneak attack?
No, you wouldn't.
Dang it.
So yeah, just a disadvantage, unarmed strike, basically. It's not going to be enough to hit. You just sort of wildly play around in this darkness that you can't really see what you're doing, basically. I'm just thinking. That's fine. Okay. Are you doing anything else in your turn?
James isn't on the turn order.
Yes, he is.
Not on ours.
Okay, he's on mine. He's right at the bottom now.
Rip.
There's. Do you not see him at all?
No, I don't see him at all.
Okay, that's fine. Well, the most important thing is that he's on mine.
Arsenal isn't on there either.
Ursula is on there for me. I have everyone.
I'm not on there.
Yeah, it's a bit of a glitchy thing. So is James going to do anything else for this turn or not?
Nah. I mean, I just don't know what to do. I mean,
The warhorse is going to. You hear the sound of footsteps all around you as this large. You get the feeling this is a very large creature. Wildly flails its hooves around, trying to hit you. It is not going to be enough to hit. Just. Vessel's turn. What can Vesel even do?
Try to bite and scratch.
Yeah, I guess.
So disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. Okay, that is actually pretty enough.
What?
Not enough.
Not enough?
Yeah.
I think he got a perfect attack.
Nice, but not enough. Oh, you're getting the second attack, of course, sorry. That is going to be enough to hit. The second attack. You swipe wildly at something. You hear the sound of Ursula's bear claws connecting with some kind of target, but you don't really know what happens. Let's see what is Loan going to do. Can you use your scanning function? No, you can use your scanning function is detailed information on one target, correct? Roll me a perception check. Yeah, you do know where it is, but you can definitely use your scanning function to get more details on it. Perception was more like you can hear this thing's bones moving almost, and so you use your scanning function. You see a red light, and this red light actually illuminates the room quite a bit, and you can see a faint glimpse of a creature made completely out of wood with long, spindly limbs that seem to interlock at strange angles. It turns its head without turning its body to face you as it scans it. You get the feeling this creature is very tough to hit. It seems to be very mobile, and would probably be deadly with its attacks. I'll also say, since you're scanning this round, I will reveal the map for this round for everyone, the basement map, because it does create light. There's, for some reason, 2 bubbles. That's fun. And you see this creature.
Wait, is Ursula down here or not?
Ursula is not down here. No, Ursula's up with you.
Oh, wait, what?
You don't sense that there's any easy spot to hit, but judging from its hands and feet, you get the feeling that this thing is probably the thing that caused the bloody footprints walking up to that ladder before, because it's got blood all over its feet, dried blood. It definitely seems to be a living embodiment of a doll. You don't think it's got any weak spots, you just think you need to run or try and hit it with precise attacks. Flailing about and hitting it with inaccurate attacks are not going to do anything. It's very basically what you understand from it. But you still got your turn. You still got your movement and action, rather. Can you push the mirror on it? You can try. I'm just going to go around to the back of the mirror and try and push it on it. Okay, you do that. Give me a strength check. You do manage to push the mirror over and it just shatters more. I'm not going to delete it, but yeah, the mirror is currently broken and on its side. The creature nimbly grabs onto the mirror and just uses it to climb on top of it. And it basically just readying itself to attack someone. Okay, it's Dimble's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna stab with my kitchen knife.
Are you going to just stab around you, try and hit something?
I'm gonna stab towards the direction where I heard Ursula connecting with the thing.
Are you going to move at all?
I'll move towards the sound.
Okay. Yeah, just roll me a knife attack.
And also now I can see Dimble, James, Ursula.
Oh, cool.
Because I guess we're token.
Oh, it's on different maps. It's different maps, that's fine. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, yeah, that's going to miss, unfortunately. You flail around, but it's very hard to hit whatever the thing you're trying to hit is. You still got a bonus action if you can do anything with it. Okay. In that case, it is Kaji's turn.
Wait a second.
Kaji, you see this red scanning light fill the room and allow you to see temporarily. And you see this creature crawling onto this mirror. This strange wooden doll.
I don't like this.
Kaji is spooked.
Spooky, scary dolls.
Send shivers down your spine.
Spooky, scary Festivus, and shivers down your spine.
The doll quickly turns to Kaji and it opens its mouth and this noise comes out.
Oh god. No.
That's not true. I just couldn't resist. The doll can't move its facial expressions. Okay, use a spell and charge it. Which spell? Hunter's Mark or... trying to think which one you mean. Stop dancing in initiative. Flaming lunge.
No
Blah,
fun.
blah, blah. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you can do that. It's going to make dexterity saving throw,
That's perfect.
which is going to fail. These things have very high dex. So it's going to take 4d8 fire damage.
Dance till you're dead.
And so yeah, just roll 48. Uh, 22. I'm doing math right. You lunge at this thing and it burns. Its skin starts flaking away. The paint of it starts flaking away quite rapidly. It doesn't make a noise. I don't know why this is dance to your dead.
Dance till you're dead. No!
But you've managed to char this thing, so it's covered in this black, ashy texture. But its features remain unfazed. It doesn't seem to have reacted to it much. But it turns to face you. First with just its head, like an owl, twisting its neck at an uncomfortable angle. Then with its body. And it's now its turn. Unless you have a bonus action. I just want to sell that these things are pretty creepy. So, is its turn? It is going to
Do I have a
leap
turn?
to you. You had your turn ready. You're like top of the initiative. It's going to leap towards you, yes. Oof. Whoa! I hope you likes living. It got a natural 20 on its attack. I just need to roll damage first. You did 48 damage to it, it's going to do 48 damage to you. Funnily enough. Okay, 17. Sharp. It's my accent, okay? The creature, you all watch as this creature, very charred creature, jumps onto Kaji, grabs his neck and begins twisting it. Very painfully. Kaji, you're currently grappled. As this thing just starts trying to twist your neck, trying to snap it. Trying to break it off.
This is supposed to be a fun session with holidays.
Yeah, no, I just can't resist creepy dolls that break people's necks. Meanwhile, Dimble. 2 creepy dolls are going to attack you.
Oh, good.
They're going to try and leap on you. One of them does, one of them fails. No, I should re-roll that to try again. That's 20, no, okay, just 2d8 damage. So you're currently grappled.
Fudge me.
And you take 14 points of damage as one of them tries to pull your head off as well. You just hear these strange, almost almost wooden but robotic sounds as this creature tries to rip your head off with
Ow.
brute force. Bearbot is for some reason on the initiative chart. I don't know why he's on the initiative chart. He doesn't get a turn in initiative,
Wow.
considering his turn is Astra's turn. Astra, it's your turn. Astra, please give me a charisma saving throw.
Other map.
Hmm?
Other map.
Oh yeah. Okay. You get the feeling like this creature, this one that's grappling onto Kaji, you get the feeling it's your friend, but you quickly wash away that strange thought that seemed to come out of nowhere. You have your turn. Yeah, you just get that weird feeling. Oh, I did just get to add one thing to the initiative chart, but it's not as important. Oh, it's fine. It's going to have its turn after Eric's. It's just a momentary lapse in judgment. The whole, you think it's your friend, but no, it's not your friend. Why do you think that? That's weird. Yes, it did try to spell you, but it could not spell you.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell you. I think it's like...
I think it's like you. No, it's just the letter U. So yeah, what does Astra want to do with her turn?
To be fair, it's a pretty tough word. To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty.
Okay, you're going to mood whip the doll. You don't have your items. You have a fire poker. No items. You have spells. I'm glad we're continuing on with the age-old tradition of nobody doing their turns, ever.
What?
Hmm?
What?
Who?
What do you mean?
Where?
What you mean?
Why? How? Huh? Esther? Esther? No, the doll is just... So Kaji's like walking around. The doll is just sort of wrapped itself around Kaji's head and is trying to pull it off. Kind of like a jockey from Left 4 Dead. Or like old Arachne from Spike. No, but you wouldn't know that. Ah, yeah, Flame Blade. Yeah, you use Flame Blade. You, Oh, the fire poker. Cool. That too. You use fire poker. I'm just going to make an attack against it. Yes, it would be a sword attack with disadvantage. For being an improvised weapon. It's also not going to do as much damage. It still hits, though, and does kill it. Because it was on, like, 2 health from Kaji. Kaji, your neck kind of hurts.
I'm afraid of being angry.
Don't worry, it didn't bite you. That's how you really turn to a zombie doll.
Zombie dolls.
Anyway, that's basically Astra's turn, because she used her action and I think a movement. No, she didn't have to move. Anyway, either way, unless she wants to bonus action. I don't know why Lowen's moving. Is Lowen moving? No. Who's moving? I'm confused. Just ignore me. You do have lay on hands, yeah. 30 lay on hands points, I believe, in total. Okay, Kaji gets healed by 10 points. Interesting that you're choosing to do this now. Now of all time.
Done it at a different time.
You're going to go to the ladder. Okay. Slide towards the ladder. Cool. It is Eric's turn. Erik,
Okay.
just to be clear, you don't have any of your items or weapons or armor because it got taken away from you at the start of the session. I mean, the mirror is broken now. Not completely, it's just
I
in shards.
still- Any of the blankets I stole from James's parents.
No, don't have anything. You still have it, just not for this session, basically.
So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk over here and grab like a fragment of the mirror so I can use it as a knife, I guess.
How are you gonna
Yeah,
keep them?
you sort of just grab a shard of this mirror, a decently sized shard. Very reflective.
I can actually hold
stabby.
without cutting myself as well.
Yeah, you
That's
can definitely
probably
hold it.
important.
It's not the most comfortable thing, and it wouldn't be the best weapon, but it will do in a pinch, and it's better than punching.
Erik flailing his fists around.
Yeah, you just wrap a bit of cloth from your shirt around it. And
And I'm just gonna like continue over off like this way, going that way.
okay.
What's for Erik to do?
Okay, stuff happens. I just need to move some figures that are hidden right now.
Hidden Figures, the movie.
Okay. And James and Dimble, you see a bright light illuminating from. Wait. Probably be good if you can actually see the map. You see a bright light illuminating from outside the hallway, leading your rooms to be full of light from under the cracks in the door and the cracks in the side of the door, sort of thing. So there's definitely some bright, warm glow coming from outside the doors,
Wow.
which allows you to see into the room.
Oh my god.
James, you look over in horror as you see a ginormous horse,
You just
a
ruined my
menacing,
bubbles.
ginormous horse,
My
blocking the door.
My bubbles.
Um,
And Dimble's currently underneath this stall, by the way.
Why?
That's fun.
No.
oh god.
No, bubbles.
I don't know what to do.
My bubbles.
It's one thick beer.
Creepy dog is one tippy. Let me touch.
I don't know.
the
I don't know what
sea.
to do. I guess I'll just kill it.
I guess
Wait.
I'll just kill it.
Wait.
I guess I'll die.
Punch it with your gauntlet and get the element of horse.
I can use blasts.
You can.
We got a blast.
You would have disadvantage if you're at melee range, though. But you could just back up like 5 feet and disengage and then just shoot it.
I'm gonna do that.
You've got to go blast.
God, a blast. That was the worst possible roll I could have rolled on both dice.
Ooh,
Oh well.
feels bad then.
Yeah. So let's just get that ever happening. The warhorse literally cannot leave this room, so it's going to just attack James. It's going to run up to James and attack him. It misses. Tries to slam down big hooves, but managed to dart out of the way quickly. Barely. Ursnul is going to, I assume, attack these things probably.
Yeah. Get that up. Right.
You got to love this vacation style.
Oh, wait, I gotta turn off the
like,
thing.
oh, you're not like you're not, you don't have disadvantage, just normal.
Yeah, that,
All of these
said
vacations also. They don't allow you to have swords or weapons or even items, but having a giant bear robot, that's fine. You do 7 damage to which one do you want to hit? The injured one or the one that's on? Okay, cool. It is Leon's turn.
So 17 damage.
The second one missed.
Great.
You use boost, cool, and you can just gotta go fast. Basically, if you're just going as far as you can.
Dang it.
You find yourself leaving out the trapdoor that was concealing another hidden trapdoor. It was a trapdoor within a trapdoor. Yeah, the wooden floor. That was a fake wooden floor.
I'm betrayed.
Yo, dog! I heard you like trapdoors.
So I'll put a trapdoor in your trapdoor.
And so you look outside this door and you see 7 toy soldiers slowly crawling their way to the stairs. As they see you, they all turn to face you. They have terrified looks on their faces. Wide eyes and beads of sweat. Big, gritted teeth. They also seem to be wearing strange clothes for toy soldiers, but that's basically the end of your turn.
Knees weak, arms sweating.
Actually, no, I'd say you still have an action. Give me an insight check. See if you think they're going to attack you.
Heck? I just found some random toothpaste in my bedroom.
You have no idea if they're going to attack you or not. They have like, no emotion on their face. Like their faces are literally painted on, so you cannot tell their intention.
I have not looked in this box.
It's very unsettling. So it is. Oh, hello. That's weird.
Hello, darkness.
Did someone delete their turn orders or something?
No, they're all gone.
Oh, I see why. I'm being dumb. What was Lowen's? Does anyone remember what Lowen's was? I'm assuming it was after Astra, wasn't it? So it doesn't really matter if it makes sense. It's because I deleted his character to move on to the other thing. It doesn't really matter. It's like same order. I don't think anyone else has changed though. I can now add these as an actual initiative. They had initiative 4. So yeah, what are you gonna do? You still have your action. Do you want to do anything? Okay, you're attacking them. Okay, cool. Give me an attack.
Who keeps joining and leaving?
Is someone joining and leaving?
Yeah.
In the Discord?
Yeah, quite a lot. Yeah.
It was
Hey,
Rob
I'm
and
back.
Tony.
My thing
Oh,
randomly
Rob.
crashed for some reason.
Yeah, both of these attacks are going to
Why
hit.
is my name's off for that?
You managed to kill one of the creatures, and one of the creatures is heavily injured. You punch one and it just shatters into wooden splinters everywhere. The other one you punch and it seems to be completely dented but barely hanging on to life. Dimble.
Hey,
Multi-floor combats.
multi-floor combat, let's go.
You're currently underneath a creepy doll that's trying to rip your head off.
Alright, I'm gonna stab that boy.
You have disadvantage.
Of course I do.
But you still hit.
Get wrecked.
It takes some damage. Kaji. Yeah, unless you want to do anything else. Do you want to do anything else?
No.
Okay, then in that case, it is Kaji's turn. What does Kaji want to do, Ku? Okay, you're going upstairs. 1, 2, yeah, you can get upstairs. That's about all you can get with your movement. Actually, you can get to the doorway. You get to the doorway and you see several toy soldiers, and you see Leon punching them to death.
To death?
Kylie's not good with the spooks. Is there anything Kylie wants to do apart from scream? I mean, you have many options. You could cower on a corner. You could wet yourself. You could beg for your life. You could do that thing that they do in horror games and horror films and stuff, where they just like make a lot of whimpering noises that don't solve any problems. It's like
You can get in a car that doesn't start.
yeah, you can get in a car that doesn't start. You could say, "Hey guys, I hear a noise. I'll check it out alone." Yeah, you can definitely do that. Give me an acrobatics check.
20 questions. There's so much crap in this box. Guys, I'm being recorded.
So just give me nice. Just do a normal one instead of an advantage one. Even there, yeah, you easily leap over these. They all seem to be crawling along the ground. They don't seem to be able to walk properly. Yeah, so you easily leap over them. But that's basically all you can do for your turn. Creepy, creepy dolls.
Creepy, creepy skeletons.
So one of them is just going to attack you. Missing. The other one is going to, the other one's still talking, is going to try and rip your head off again. It's enough to hit. Okay.
Why?
You feel this creepy doll ripping against your head. Astra, it's your turn.
What's wrong with my Burger King soundboard?
Burger King.
Yeah, it's from Burger King. From like, what year is this? 2011? Yeah, 2011.
Cool. Astra's going up.
2011.
Hail level.
Also, you still have like 50 feet of speed, maybe.
Hello.
I'm being generous. Yeah, you can get there.
Stop it.
You don't appreciate my tunes?
I don't.
Hey, something a guardian of light.
They're good tunes.
No one does.
What? Everyone does.
Arrow, where are you putting it? Where was that? Okay, cool. It's Eve because I can't be, like, I don't have a token for it. But yeah, that's cool. And what are you deeming an enemy? Are you deeming these toy soldiers an enemy? Okay, cool. You still have a bonus action? Do you want to do anything with it? Okay. Erik, it's your turn. What does Erik want to do? Okay, Erik goes up. There it is. Would you like to do anything? Like you move up and stuff?
Stab it.
What?
Stab it.
Hey, Kaji is getting inspired.
No, I refuse.
Stop. Thank
I'm
you.
just gonna keep this at my desk for all sessions from now on.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Dang it.
Okay, Kaji is inspired. Toy soldiers. It's their turn. So 4 of them are going to get shot, aren't they? Or 2 of them at least. Okay, I'll just make those checks. Okay, yeah, the first 2 are going to die, getting shot by the thing. Immediately depleting the thing, the Guardian of Light. They're going to crawl away as fast as they can. Would you like to take attacks of opportunity against them?
No.
Yeah, you, not you. Astra or Loen. And yeah, you're being positively inspired.
Sierra Leone.
No, they haven't attacked you. I mean, you attacked them quite a lot. Do you want to attack them some more? You can make an attack of opportunity if you like. You know, the whole leave no witnesses thing. Of course, it's up to you. I deduce they aren't bad, so we probably shouldn't have killed half of them. Okay. Anyway, that's the toy soldier's turn. It is James's turn. James, you're stuck in a room with a giant horse.
I mean, I don't like horses. Can I go underneath this bed?
You could.
I'm just gonna hide.
I'm
I'm just gonna hide underneath the bed.
Anything else?
Nope.
You could do a blast if you wanted to on the horse.
Probably should.
It won't be a
Okay.
disadvantage because it's like right next to you.
Underneath the bed.
You might as well.
Sure. I'm not gonna hit it though.
Oh, actually, yeah, it's 4 damage.
Oh, so much damage.
Yes, it's the war horse's turn. You're taking a dodge action, I assume.
Can I like hold on to the bottom of the bed if that makes sense?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. It's basically just gonna slam down, and it breaks a bit of the bed, but it can't seem to get to you. Arsenal's turn.
Alright, let's go. Fight that boy.
That's gonna be enough.
Claw that boy.
Claw
Not gonna be enough.
was just not enough, though. You find yourself sort of swaying and moving annoyingly as this thing's just trying to pull your head off. Loen, it's your turn. Oh, I forgot something. But it's my fault for forgetting it. Actually, no, wait. Nah. I'll just do the same again. Yeah, it's fine. I didn't forget Bearpaw because you haven't told Bearpaw to do anything. So you're the one who got Bearpaw. Yeah, you can try jumping over them. Give me an acrobatics check. You only really need to jump over one of them. So it's not going to be that difficult. Yeah, you easily jump over. You can't climb the ladder. Stairs you can climb. You can climb stairs, just ladders. It's kind of impossible for him. Yeah, you still got double movement for the next like 9 turns. So you're gonna move upstairs basically. Okay, fun. As soon as you step up the stairs, you see a creature. Bathed in golden light. You recognize it as the angel from the top of the tree. Grown, it twists its body robotically, turning to face you and uses its held action. Which I just need to check exactly what saving throw it is. You must make a wisdom saving throw. You've got to do the wisdom saving throw first, though, because you have a held action that if she saw anyone, she would do this, and she saw you. So, okay, that is enough. You feel her trying to take control of you in some capacity, but you manage to shake it off. You still have some movement and an action left. Okay, you can run up and attack her. Okay, sure, give me 2 punches. Healed left and right. Yeah, both. No, one of them's going to hit, and the second one's not. Takes that 9 damage. Cool. It's Dimble's turn. Dimble, you're still getting your head attempted to be ripped off. Yeah, unfortunately, you just can't really stab it very well. It's just too maneuverable and in too good of a position where it can just bat your hands away. Anything else you want to do?
Nah.
Okay. Kaji. Kaji's getting surrounded by like spooky things. In a consistent state of spook. Okay, you don't need to make an acrobatics check to really even like climb around them. But yeah, you run through them. You go through the door. Okay. Anything else? Okay, who's fine? Can you leave and go upstairs? Okay. Yeah, you go upstairs. And you too see creepy angel. Kaji hasn't even seen the horse yet. You turn around. Okay, you head back downstairs. Cool. That's basically the end of your turn, to be honest. You've done a lot of moves. Time to fuck up Bongo some more.
No. Bad.
I got a natural 20. Whoop.
Screw you.
Oh, your head is almost off. Noises as your head is being dislocated. and it's extremely painful, in agonizing pain. You can actually probably hear Dimble screaming unconsciously. It's super fucking painful. Astra's turn. You can spend your action to double move. Oh, talk to the soldiers, okay? What are you going to say? Sorry for killing your friends.
Sorry. Them's the rules.
Lol, my hand slips.
Oh, sorry about killing like 100 friends.
They look at you and continue to try and flee from you with every fibre of their being. Anything else you want to do? That's more of a bonus action, I'd say. Actually, no, that's quite a lot to say. That's pretty an action. Okay, it's Eric's turn. Okay. Yes, I figured. Doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop.
Na 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 na. 1 hour. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage. It's very hard to read their faces. You can't really tell if you've gone through to them or not. The toy soldiers, 3 of them are going to try and grapple Astra. Make me a strength check, Astra. And make me a strength check, Erik, as well. Both of you make me strength checks, because one of them's going to try and grapple Erik. Strength saving throw. Just make saving throw, both of you. Okay, Eric's fine. I mean, I'd be surprised if Astra wasn't fine, but 3 of them are grappling her. Oh, Astra's not fine. She actually managed to get grappled to the floor. These 3 things pile on top of you and start grappling you to the ground. And they're not very heavy, but 3 of them is sort of becoming a bit hard to handle. That's all they do. It is the angel's turn. The angel is going to staring right at Leon. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. She's going to try and use her thing again. That is not enough. This time you feel her have more of a hold on you. You feel like you're movements are a little bit more rigid. As you look down at your arm, you can see a thin layer of paint, is it maybe? Some strange paint forming across your skin. It feels quite uncomfortable and rigid. She then is not going to attack. Yeah, your arm is metal, but it's feeling more rigid because you obviously have metal parts fused in with human parts. It's feeling like your human parts in particular are becoming more like painted. They're getting sort of painted texture and they're feeling more rigid. James's turn. James, you're hiding under a bed.
I'm gonna continue hiding under this bed.
Would you like to make a
Hiding under the bed
Eldritch
check.
Blast? Yeah, the hiding under the bed check.
Yeah, I'd like to make that check, but I can't because I'm hiding under a bed.
Okay. So yeah, are you just going to do that for your turn, or are you going to do an Eldritch Blast?
I guess I'll make a blast.
It would be with disadvantage, but
Ooh, oh wait, okay.
I mean, pretty good thing that you reroll 1 damage.
Yeah.
You're not.
Ooh.
You hit actually some of the bed away, so your bed's becoming less and less cover.
Dang
The
it.
warhorse is going to attack you again. Missing again, but it managed to completely destroy the bed. And the chest. It's just in tatters. Arsenal. Can Arsenal save Dimble?
The personal can save.
Arsenal protect.
Personal attack. But most importantly, personal attack.
Arsenal protect. Arsenal takes down both of the creepy dolls.
Alright, I'm back. No, you missed me.
I didn't miss you. I wished you were gone for more time. I was actually telling the other guys while you were gone about that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Win. Give me another wisdom saving throw. Very rapidly, your skin turns to paint and you feel yourself completely unable to move. That's basically it. Your turn.
You just got Medusa painted.
Basically, got petrified. Dimble, you're pretty heavily injured there, buddy.
Yeah. I want to do something about that.
I like how the only way you can even see is because of this light that's spilling out through the door, and you don't even know what it is. Drinking an alcohol potion. You don't need to mark it off your character sheet, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
Just like a non-canon session, might as well just be able to give it to yourself.
That's why I drank it.
Actually,
oh wait, I don't have it.
I'm going to say you can't do that. Yeah, because you don't have it.
Frick. Frick.
Nice. 9 health. Anything else?
I think that's an action. So, yeah. Nope. Nope.
Okay. Kaji? You headed back downstairs. The dolls do seem to be piling onto Astra. Yeah, so you're just going to try and pull them off her. Okay, give me a strength check. Just a normal strength check. You managed to get one of them off, but they two seem to be strong enough, and by the time you're trying to get the other two off, then the third one gets back on again. It just seems to be impossible to pull them off with brute force. At least not by yourself. It's not possible by yourself. That's basically your action. You still have a bonus action if you want one. Would you like to do anything with it? Okay, it is Astra's turn then. Astra, you have 3 toy soldiers clambering onto you. Okay, just give me a strength check.
I'm breaking free.
Fucking, they've got good rolls.
Yeah, yes. Oh, I'm so happy you got that reference.
So yeah, Astra, give me that strength check. Natural 20, yeah. You managed to push them off of you quite easily.
We're smoking weed.
With your Hulk-like strength.
Play
Excuse me?
Get off of me.
It's literally just Aphrodite's second ability. Like, leave me alone.
Afro. Oh wait,
What?
never mind. Nothing.
Sure.
No, that's just, I would say that's your bonus action. So you still have a movement and an action. Okay. One of the toys up. You don't have disadvantage. You can just add normal. Oh no, you do. Never mind, because of the firepoker. Yeah, you're right. That's not enough. No, that is enough to hit. That is enough to hit. All these things are weak as fuck. It's going to do some damage. You still have your second attack. This is a terrible case of miscommunication. Yes. That is not going to be enough. The second one just goes wide. You still can move if you want. Okay, it's Eric's turn. Okay, strength at all in front of you. Just give me a dagger or knife or machete or fast attack, whichever attack you have, with disadvantage. Yeah, use sword. Not hit, unfortunately. Just quite a sword because I'm a bit nimbleness. Do you want to do anything else? Okay, Astra's getting inspired. Coolio. In that case, it is. Unless you want to move. Do you want to move? Okay, toy soldiers. They're going to try and. One of them's going to try and grab Erik. It's succeeding with a natural 20. Unless you want to make strength save and it's also a natural 20.
Do it.
Erik? Rob?
The esteemed Byakuya Togumi.
Can you give me a strength saving throw? Okay, yeah. At least it begins to pull you away.
Ooh.
The other 3? Can I try and dog pile on Astra again? Give me a strength saving throw, Astra. You don't need to do it with disadvantage. Well, made all the world of difference, didn't it? Yeah, they managed to pile on top of you and pin you to the ground once more. This is Angel's turn, and he's downstairs. Hmm. I need to. This is awkward because I need to delete her, and then her turn order will be deleted, but it's fine.
Why do you need to leave her?
Because I need to move onto the page.
Well, why couldn't you just, like, move her off the screen?
What do you mean?
Just move her off the screen.
I have no idea what you mean. Anyway, it's going to target Kaji. Kaji, give me a wisdom saving throw. Your skin, your fur begins to get a strange painted texture on it as this thing looks at you with its piercing gaze. Yeah. James, it's your turn. Are you still playing hiding under the bed simulator? No, James, stop playing hiding in the bed simulator because his bed was destroyed.
So, slightly a problem here.
There's no problem.
Well, see, the thing is, there's another bed.
There is.
Someone go under it.
Hide under that?
Wait, can I go behind the horse?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go behind the horse.
Gonna go through the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna tell Pyronian Loen that there's a horse inside this door. And it's big. He what? I can't hear you. You're like roboting.
Rippy key.
Oh, hello?
Hey.
Hey.
I think that was lagging for me. But it's probably just me lagging though.
No, it's you lagging.
Hello?
Hello.
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 You're better now.
He doesn't reply. He doesn't reply to you at all. You look at him and he looks like one of the toy soldiers almost. Like his skin has got a very strange painted colour. And he's not moving at all.
Are you okay? Peronian?
He's not.
Can I hear? I don't know.
What if we just
Can I hear?
killing past guests?
Can I hear anything in this? Like, is anybody like dying currently that I can hear?
You can probably see the angel at the bottom of the stairs. You have moments, something.
I guess I'll head down there. Probably. So
Okay.
I probably have more movement. I'll just go towards Kaji, I guess. I don't know. Holy.
So you're basically right behind it.
Alright. Probably can't. I don't think I can do anything else. I guess I get to attack.
Yeah, you can.
I guess I will attack. Do I get sneak since I'm right behind it?
You don't need to attack with disadvantage. You can just attack with a normal attack if you're more than 5 feet.
Okay, Blind.
Got a block, 10 damage, decent.
Decent. That's the best I can roll.
Yeah, I'm saying decent chunk of damage for one turn, but you don't have any good items.
Decent.
Warhorse is doing something upstairs, but you
Decent.
don't know what. Ursnal, can Ursnal do anything?
Ursnal can get out of the bathroom.
The bathroom? And so, yeah, is it going into the Warhorse room, or?
I don't think it would know the warhorse is there.
True. I can definitely see the angel, though.
Yeah, get that angel.
Big scary
boy.
thing.
Get the angel. Warhorse
Loen.
is trapped in there.
Loen is enjoying the
Wait, what?
life of a statue. I'm just talking about Loen.
Are you not gonna let me attack?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm doing 2 turns at once. It's multitasking.
Stop. Multitask.
Oh, wow, fuck, you're fucking up.
Fuck.
So yeah, that's going to deal maths
22, 30
30 points of damage. Wow, Dimble. If only you were as useful as your construct.
Hey, he is my useful.
Speaking of which, it's Dimble's turn. Gonna do anything?
Yeah. I'm going down too.
Okay, you going down too?
Yeah.
There's not really much space.
What's
So,
that? Oh wait, why do I have
yeah,
disadvantage on it? Turn this way.
you would have disadvantage, right?
What?
Because you have. Where's your weapon again?
Just the kitchen knife.
I mean, kitchen knife's fine. You wouldn't have disadvantage, but just reroll to see if you crit. Because I'll accept that as a hit. Yeah, the first one hits and does 4 damage. Cool. Kaji, sir? Kaji, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, I didn't steal credit. I did damage.
Okay, this you managed to shake off this feeling of turning into a toy soldier like these other people. And you managed to shake off this feeling, so you're fine. Still got your whole turn. You're not a human statue. And you get the feeling that looking at this angel creature is probably what causes this petrification.
Yeah, don't do that.
You can fight if you want. Do you want to fight?
I really want.
Oh my god. Chill out with the microphone.
What?
Loud. You're like moving on top of it.
What? No, I'm not.
It sounded like it.
Can you attack the eyes? Yeah, you can go for the eyes.
Stop it. No.
I'm not even.
Bad.
Give me what weapon do you have again? You have a screwdriver. You can attack with disadvantage. Just make a claw attack with disadvantage. Just run up and attack the eyes. The first attack hits, yeah. You can make a second one as well. And the second one isn't enough to hit, unfortunately, but the first one does hit. And you managed to slash at this one's eyes. It doesn't seem to have injured its eyes too much. It actually seems to be quite resilient, but you definitely did hit it and hurt it. A decent amount. Astra, you're currently being dogpiled by toy soldiers again. What a fun place to be. Yeah, no, not enough. You can try and fight them off. You'd have disadvantage on attacks against them though. I mean, you basically already had disadvantage on attacks against them because of the fire poker being an improvised weapon, but Yeah, that's going to deal 5 damage to one of them. It's going to kill one of them. Still have a second attack. Second attack's going to kill the other injured one as well. Managed to fight these creatures off. You still have a movement and a bonus action if you want them. Actually, no, just a movement, I'd say. Oh, you can't move. No, you can move at half speed. Actually, no. Actually, I'll make a strength check for this one. Yeah, no, I'd say you can move at half speed because this one's not very strong on its own. It would be like basically pulling it with you because it's like sort of holding on to you. Cool. It is Eric's turn then. Erik, you're being dragged by a toy soldier. You can give me a strength save throw if you want to tremble. Cool. Give me a strength save. You don't roll with disadvantage, just a normal one. That is enough. You managed to break free from it. You still got a movement and an action. Dang, you go invisible. Okay. Yeah, you can easily sneak past them. You can get to like there. 30 feet from moving on. Okay, toy soldiers. This one's going to just duck in here. This one's going to dash over here as well into this room. Angel's turn. Going to target Erik. Erik, give me a wisdom saving throw. That's enough. My true sight. It's failing me. Okay, that's my turn done. James, it's your turn.
All right. I guess I'll blast in the face again,
Okay.
or in the back of the face. Back of the face. Back of the
You
face.
have sneak attack.
Okay. I'll roll that
You don't have
separately
it.
since I don't have a.
Huh?
Wait, do I get advantage on it?
You don't get advantage, no, you just get sneak attack though.
Okay, so I can roll this and then roll another one for the sneak attack.
I mean, sneak attack is 2d6 or 3d6 damage, right?
Yeah.
Can you see the health bar of what? Can't you? Oh yeah, I know why you can't. Do. There you go. So yeah, that is math amount of damage. 8. 8 points damage. Fun. There's a horse trampling around in the room upstairs, but you can't even see it. Ursnul gets his attacks.
Okay, Ursula.
Second attack's gonna hit, dealing 9. Loen, enjoying the statue life. Dimble. You're gonna miss. You have no, you don't have inspiration, do you? Kaji has inspiration. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Kaji's turn. A flaming lunge again. I need to make a dexterity saving throw, which I got a natural 1 with. So you can roll 48 fire damage. That's 16 plus 6 is 22. Yeah. It's very symmetric. Very satisfying. Astra. It is Astra's turn. Guardian of Light. Okay. With a sword, I assume. Oh, you may not need it. True. You could charge attack it. Then you go do that. Do that charge attack.
What do you?
It's not going to be enough to hit. You do charge up, but you just shoot wide. This thing turning its head very awkwardly. Anything else? Oh, that's your turn, isn't it? Charge attack's like your whole turn. Erik, you're invisible. You could reroll the. Yeah, you could reroll. Just reroll once though. I'll also take the new damage value. I'm taking the 21 for that because I was like counting the first one. That is not quite enough to kill it because it's going to be 10 points of damage. Yeah, so it's on 3 health. It is Eric's turn.
Three.
Okay, go into the dining room, see if you can find a knife. You very quickly are able to find a knife. Stop it.
I'm just showing my love.
Yeah, you got a knife now? Where to? Yeah, sure. That works. Anything else? Okay. Use Thunder Wave. It doesn't do anything. It just knocks the food and tables and stuff everywhere. Because she's currently behind a wall. No. I mean, it can go over like small walls and small obstructions, but not a full-blown, solidly built wall. It is Le Angel's turn. Does Le Angel have any tricks up her sleeve? I don't think she does, but I'm just going to check. Oh, she can actually do that. I probably should have done that ages ago. I might as well do it now. She can make an attack against each of you in the area, but it's not going to do much damage. Natural 20 against James. Oh, no, she roll dodge action. I missed James. Hit Dimble. Hit Arsenal. Miss Astra. And Miss Kaji. So I only hit Dimble and Arsenal.
Huh.
I'll just do the same damage to both of you. 10. Okay.
Ow.
She unleashes a flurry of kicks as she spins rapidly, only hitting 2 of them though. James, can you finish her off? I mean, if you hit, you will finish her off because your sneak attack physically cannot do less than 4 damage. And that's with its lowest roll. But that is. Can Dabo hit? Is Dabo even here?
What? Yes,
Yeah.
yep.
Does Dabo is exist?
Can Dabo finish it off?
I'm gonna make a blast attack.
Gotta blast.
I bet I'm gonna miss.
Feel the angle.
This
Wait,
is
wait.
the theme
Can I just punch it
song.
instead? No, I'm gonna miss a punch. Never mind.
Wax words.
That is enough to hit and enough to kill.
In your face.
As you kill it, Loen, from upstairs, you feel the petrification ending. The toy soldiers, roll me 2d7s. Someone. Whoever's first on the draw, roll me 2d7s. Roll again. Just roll 1d7. Okay, I'll take the 5 and the 3 then, because that's the 2 things. So that is that and that. Okay. Yeah, cool. The petrification wears off, and the entire house feels a little less strange, a little less like there's an impending sense of doom when you walk around it. You no longer hear the horse rampaging upstairs, and a quick look through the room, which Loen can do, would confirm that the horse has reverted into being a wooden rocking horse.
What about the painting?
The paintings all do still resemble the rotted effect, the after effects that they had. So they still look quite bad and horrible. The 2 people who were toy soldiers walk out, and it's a mother and a daughter, a teenage daughter. They walk out, and both of them seem to be crying quite profusely. You recognise them as some of the toy soldiers based on the clothes that were similar to the ones they were wearing, but they seem to be very upset. You can check downstairs. There's not a bunch of dead bodies downstairs now. Yeah, you guys basically killed. Not to make it seem bad or anything, but 2 of those toy soldiers were literally children. So, gee. Also, one of them was kind of the person who was leaving hints for you to find and warnings with the arrowheads. Eesh. You also killed like 2 kids that were related to these 2 people and their husband / father. I mean, you didn't kill their entire family, I guess. I mean, some might say that's worse. They were trying to prevent you from going upstairs, to prevent you from being turned into toy soldiers as well.
Smile?
The daughter is crying quite a lot, bawling her eyes out.
You kill their like siblings, and you're like, you're welcome.
Well, it wouldn't be a D&D session with this party if they didn't kill some innocents.
And then say, you're welcome.
Well, glad we killed the good people. It's our job.
Well, I mean, you can't lie. You do kill the bad people. You also kill the good people.
Hey,
We kill everybody.
that just means
We're fair.
we're not discriminating. We're not
Also,
discriminating.
I really like how Goat, when he first saw them, was like, I don't know if they're trying to kill me or not. Should I roll an insight check? And I was like, oh, you can't really tell from the insight check alone. And he's like, I'm just going to punch him. Yeah, they have initiative. Guess who else rolls initiative that you don't kill? You guys.
What?
Holy
I
shit.
mean, I've been
Ursula's got
tempted
initiative.
to. I have been tempted to.
I mean, Astra's attempted to quite a lot as well. Pushing James into danger several times. Yes, those were people who got invited to this place, and the angel turned them into toy soldiers to live in perpetual fear. Because the angel's curse was over. The angel was dead, so it could no longer remain concentration. And yeah, the angel was staying on the tree for a short duration of time. Basically, when it's not roaming around in its true form. No, the horse didn't enter the house as a horse. The horse was just a rocking horse, an old rocking horse, similar to the dolls. The dolls were just dolls that were given life. That's why they were significantly less. That's why they didn't try and help you or anything. The clock was mostly just a way for me to keep track of things. I don't know. Like, things would happen at certain times and stuff. And atmosphere. So yeah, what do you guys think? I know these one-off sessions are never really as good as the real sessions. They're mostly for experimenting with new things. Well, the arrowheads, if you investigated more, they would have actually pointed to things. For instance, one of the arrowheads pointed to the chest that had the tunnel to the basement in it. Another one pointed to the stove. The one under the dining table pointed to the stove. Another one pointed to the fireplace. So they were basically just a point to important things.
Oh.
But like every time people rolled an investigation check to see if they could figure that out, they rolled really low. So it was just something that never came up. Similarly, there were 2 mirrors in the session, so you could use the mirror to petrify the angel, so she would turn herself into a toy soldier.
Oh.
Of course, you don't have to use it for that. You did kill her perfectly fine. And good use of improvised weapons. If you guys didn't pick up weapons beforehand, it would have been a lot more of a hassle to try and find a weapon mid-fight.
I'm proud that I hid under a bed, even though it did pretty much nothing. I mean, it still hid under a bed.
I also like the fact that I just imagine James, yeah, he's like, he hears a noise and he's like, is that horse in this room? And you see the light spilling in and you're like, holy shit, that's a big horse. I'm glad people liked it. I hope that the horror aspects were fun.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Festivus.
I mean, 2 saved lives. I mean, NPC lives really do matter. Not in one-offs, though.
Yeah, screw the one-off NPCs. They can go die for all I care.
Okay, well, I know who's not getting a Christmas present as their reward for completing this one-off.
No.
Once again, James is the only good person in the campaign.
I was joking.
That being said, Kaji was actually pretty good today, too. Kaji just got scared of everything. He didn't have time to do evil things.
Well, I didn't kill any good people, though. Well,
Dimble didn't.
I killed. Wait, were those dolls good or were they bad?
No. Dimble was fine as well. I mean, Astra did kill some innocent people and then was like, instead of comforting or apologizing, they're like, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you tried to raise creatures that couldn't talk and that you just killed 2 of. It's like, oh, I'm just going to go to my friend's house for Christmas. His friend's got his family around. I'll just kill 2 of their family members and be like, look, guys, you need to be reasonable here. I just killed 2 of your family members. Please be reasonable with me, okay? Jesus. You're the one being unreasonable. You're welcome.
I'm just gonna say you're welcome every time I kill someone now.
You're welcome. Oh my god, it's like if Lime's gonna start BMing in Smite. She's going to basically every time she gets a kill in Smite, to say "You're welcome," or when someone takes a kill from her.
Oh, someone left.
Good. Rob, I think. Maybe.
Probably.
In my defense, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
No,
Rob's
but
not
it's
in the
fine.
Roll20 anymore.
I mean, it's a one-off. One-offs don't matter. They're for the fun of it. And it will definitely not impact the main campaign whatsoever, unless I feel like it. They won't. What did you guys think of the dolls? I think the dolls were my favourite enemy, and how their preferred method of murder was ripping people's heads off.
Yeah, that was not cool.
They did die so fast. I should have given them more IC. Horse wasn't an enemy, no. I mean, sort of. It was a rocking horse that got turned into a living rocking horse by the angel. The fact that it was moving around was mostly just the angel trolling you. There were many other ways the angel could have trolled you. Also, I like how most people, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the only person who heard the horse was James. James was the only person who knows the horse. That the horse actually turned into a creature. Nobody else knows.
Nobody else was.
Nobody
horse.
else.
Any good remarks about either session? What? I did like how Astra got so into the Christmas immediately. I should also have mentioned that it's probably a good thing you didn't fight the angel right away, because people who drank the cocoa could have been made to throw up their internal organs, and people who wore the Christmas sweaters could be made to be choked to death by the sweaters if they fought the angels. But the angel just didn't have a good opportunity to do that really, because it wouldn't have done anything at the end of the fight. So yeah, good job drinking the cocoa. It was really funny because I had these three things planned out: playing with the doll, drinking cocoa, and wearing the Christmas sweater. And it's like Lime is immediately doing those things without any prompting whatsoever. It's just like, oh, I'm just going to do all these things.
That's my life. I'm gonna do all these things.
I was thinking making the food poison, but then I'm like, well, they're all obviously going to eat the food if I'm like, oh, you're all really hungry. And that seems a bit too leading.
You all die. The end. Well, good one-off.
I have a lot of creative killing, although you should probably be more careful of gelatinous cubes.
So,
Generally, anything that any monster in the monster manual that has some kind of ability to consume something is probably going to be in the campaign at some point or another. Watch out for those gibbering mouthers. I also really want to play as a giant worm. That's a fun thing to kill people with, because you can just like nom nom nom, swallow you up.
No.
The next planet you go to might have giant worms.
It's the Alaskan bullworm.
Did you could ever fight a Tarask?
better fight a Tarask next episode. And I'm gonna put a Tarask in my
I mean, I'm pretty sure Owlbears are actually pretty low level for you now. Owlbears aren't that scary. Like, they're scary for lower level players, because they just do a lot of damage and are pretty tanky, but at your level they're kind of okay. Okay, good night. I'm gonna go to bed too, probably, but yeah.
I'm gonna go. See ya.
See ya. Hope you had fun.
Thanks for watching. Stay
Thanks
tuned
for
for
watching.
our Christmas special because we hate Festivus now.
Yeah. Fuck Festivus.
Get out of here.
Fuck Fest.
December
Of us.
23rd.
No, it's Fuck Fest of us. It's a completely different festival.
Fuck the Festivus.
Very not safe for work. So yeah. Peace.
Bye bye.